Don't lose hope. I have an interesting update for today. Happy Friday, happy new moon. I have your energy update for Friday, August 22nd. Hi, my name is Paula Taylor. I'm a sound and energy activator, intuitive reader and channeler, body worker and fearless alchemist, and I coach people on the path to spiritual awakening. My throat closed up right as I started to talk. So I've got a couple of messages, and the first one is don't lose hope, and the second one is we're in a holding pattern. So I posted that evening update on Wednesday, and it was like, something's coming, something's coming, something's coming. And then it feels like the record is stuck. That's a real old reference. But like those of you who grew up playing records, you know, the record would like skip and be stuck in one place. And you would like hear the same thing over and over again. That is what they're showing me, is that we're, I said the other day, like we're waiting for enough energy to come in to like make this next shift. And that's kind of like, we're at this precipice and like, we're just repeating the same like phrase of the record. Like we're just doing this and it's very uncomfortable. Okay. It's very uncomfortable. And like some of you, I was responding to some of the messages from Wednesday and like, it's still happening. It's the next day. So don't lose hope. We are still headed into some sort of big shift. And we're just not quite there yet, or like not enough of us are there yet to shift collectively. And personally, the way that's coming through is like sort of being all over the place. Like if you might still be in the release, so you might be having a lot of crying and all of that, and like some weird ascension symptoms. You might be like in the space of just noticing how weird everything feels. I had a really strange day yesterday, like good in some ways, weird in other ways, like stressful in other ways. And what I noticed was like everything feels weighted. That's the way I'll put it. Like things that normally would be like, oh yeah, we just clear this away. Like it's like, holy crap, I'm trying to clear this energy and it's so resisted. It's so heavy. It's so kind of oily. And the Schumann is showing calmness and like, since like for the last 3 or 4 days, my guides have been saying, don't trust the graph, which is really interesting to me, including when it went down and I said, I think there's going to be a jump, and then it came back on. It's just showing nothing. Not everything shows up on the graph. And an example of that is that message I got, or that astral experience I had where I went to the Galactic Council and they were talking about removing the lizard energy from Earth. So there is like a machine out there that is taking this darkness, but we have to let go of it. And that's this like holding pattern we're stuck in. And I've seen this, like the energy is really heavy. And again, it feels very oily. And that's the hardest kind of energy to move. Resistance is sometimes like firm, like a brick. That's actually almost easier to move than this like oily energy, because it's like you try to move it and it just like kind of moves through your fingers. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm moving this energy, and it's very tiring. So even if you're not doing that personally right now, know that that's happening like collectively, and that you're feeling the effects of that. You're feeling the slowness of like trying to move through this like murky, oily, yuckiness is kind of what's coming through. And I don't have a lot more other than that to say, so I'm going to let the guides channel directly and just give energy to support. But it's very clear that like they really want you, like, don't lose hope, because we are headed somewhere. We're headed to a big expansion. And this is like, you know, there was that volcano. The volcano is the oily stuff that kind of erupted, and now it's running down the side of the mountain. And that oily stuff is going to lay the foundation for what comes next, not in an oily way. That's where the analogy kind of breaks up. The oily stuff blew, and we're trying to get it out of the stratosphere. And what's flowing down now is the lava of rebirth, is kind of the way it's coming through. And I should have just let them channel because it would have been clearer. But let's see what they have to say. Stop worrying, stop worrying, stop worrying. There is nothing to fear. This release is for the highest and greatest good, the most illuminated good. You may be in the depths of despair right now, and know that it will not last, and know that it cannot last as long as you are setting the intention to release what no longer serves you. The energy feels dense and oily and heavy to you, but it has been there all along. You are just now aware of it. And in order to remove it, you must become aware of it. So you have not gone backwards. You are not losing ground. You are seeing what needs to be released in order to step into the next expansion, in order to level up, as our human might say. So don't be afraid of this energy. It feels heavy, it feels oily, it feels dense. This is not the stuff you are made of. This is energy that is foreign to your source code. These are old codes. This is a corrupt code that has been running in your programming for so long you didn't realize it was corrupt. And the only way to get rid of this is to defragment your disk. I like the computer stuff. So trust that you are supported, know that you are held, and face the energy. Whatever that means to you, you must face this in order to remove it. And your guides are here to support you, whether you hear them or not, whether they speak to you in the same clear way that they speak to our human. They are here and they are helping. So set the intention to release the energy, to lighten your load, and keep hope for this shift because it is coming. Okay. So that was helpful and kind of funny. My channeling is changing. So sometimes like we're kind of together and you can hear me kind of come in and then them come back in, and I'm having fun with that. I'm enjoying it. So let's give you some energy to help move the oil. It's really heavy feeling. It's really dense feeling. And like there might be a lot of physical stuff associated with this, but it's like they said, it's been here all along. We just weren't seeing it, because it was like, it felt like part of our programming. It's like when you discover a core belief about like scarcity or worth or something, and you're like, ooh, has that been there all along? Yeah. And the only way to expand beyond that is to let it go, is to let it move. So don't do this while you're driving. Close your eyes, put a hand on your heart. Definitely put something in the comments to consent. They're laughing again about that. Ko anakaya tekia teke naka o anakaya she sanakaya tekia nake ataka unaka a tekia naka asha teke naka anakaya tekia teke hu anakaya teki kwe anakaya teke anaka nakaya nakia tu akataya nakia teke anaka anaya tekia teke hu shanasaya nashaya nasa shana kataya nakia teka anakia tekaya nake kwe anakaya tekia naka anakaya tekia nake atakaya naka. Uyamaye, yamaye, yamaye, yamaye. Uyamaye, yamaye, yam. Uyaye, say aye. That was a lot of energy, so give yourself a minute or two to just absorb that. Do something to move your body today. It can be really gentle. Get outside if you can, but moving your body will help move that energy and help you release that and help you step into this next beautiful state of buoyancy. You are so loved. You are so supported. Have a beautiful day.